Hello creative people, and welcome back on my channel. Today we are going to work on a puzzle I am really excited about. It is, ta-da, this beauty! It's the Tree of Life by William Morris, and I don't know much about it or the artist. I just know that it's a tapestry, and I think it will be very difficult because of the repeating pattern, but let's see.
Okay, let's go.
Hello from Voice Over Me. So, let's get to know William Morris. He was a British artist, architect, poet and art dealer who lived from 1834 to 1896. He was born in a little town near London called Walthamstow, I don't know, where his birthhouse now is a museum of his artwork. From what we know, he had a good childhood and his parents could afford everything he needed. In his early years, Morris wasn't that artistic. He wanted to study theology and become a priest, but he didn't really fit in. One of his teachers even told him that he was stupid and had no taste in poetry. Wow, so uplifting. But Morris knew that being different is a blessing and surrounded himself with more open-minded people. He also met his future wife, Jane Burden, who became his muse. His new friends were a lot more into craftsmanship than theoretical blah blah, what really impressed and inspired Morris. 1856 they moved to London, where Morris began to design furniture and to paint on his pieces. He started his first business, Morris&Co, in 1861. Morris later was one of the founders of the arts and crafts movement, where they stand for less industrialization and standardization and more value to honest and artistic craftsmanship. So cool!
Was machst du? Bist du fertig?
Ja, schon voll spät.
Wie spät ist es?
1:30.
Echt? Oh. Das heißt, du willst Feierabend machen?
Ja, reicht, oder? Ja, sollen wir noch weiter puzzeln?
Ja, wie du willst.
Ja, wie du willst.
Ich kann auch aufhören. Kannst du jederzeit aufhören.
So, noch weiter, das ist kein Problem.
Kannst du jederzeit aufhören.
Ja, ist klar. Mrs. Ich kaufe 500 € Brille. Es waren nur 250.
Ich bin heute auch richtig gut vorne.
Das ist gut. Das ist sehr, sehr gut.
Day 2. So, where was I? For the marriage with Jane, Morris was building the Red House, one of his first big design projects. His Taj Mahal, basically. They had 2 children together and his nickname was Topsy, by the way. So cute. 1858, Morris began releasing his poetry and soon became well known. He still refused multiple job offers to concentrate on what he loved even more, design. He also had a huge love for animals and nature. He liked being inspired by it, but he also loved hunting. It is even told that Morris had a very aggressive side where he had uncontrolling temper tantrums until he almost fainted. That reinforces my thesis that every artist needs some sort of mental condition to function properly, but it is still no excuse. It is officially day 3 of my puzzle challenge, and I am very happy with the progress that I made, because as you can see, I already finished the border, and when you count the hours that I took for this, it's maybe 4 or 5 hours, and I already made so much progress and I'm very happy with that. Now I'm very excited for the blue part. This project is so cool because you have this border and the very distinguished colors, and it's very beautiful and I really love it. 1861, Morris and his friends founded the Morris, Marshall, Faulkner & Company. They concentrated on furniture and wall decorations. Most of the founders left the company after a certain time, but Morris stayed, and the rugs, tapestries and wall hangings he designed back then are still sold to this day. From 1870 to 1880, Morris focused on poetry and literature again. That reinforces another thesis that I have. I think that many highly artistic people are struggling to focus on just one thing, because they need many ways to release these huge floods of ideas. That's just a normal part of their creative being, to explore and express themselves through different mediums and find comfort in more than one of them. What do you think? Let's discuss that in the comments down below. As you can see, the end of this puzzle is near. And just look at all of these details, it's so amazing. It is day 4, and I'm really motivated because you know the end is near. I just wanted to finish it, but I have to say these leaves were a little struggle. There were leaves on every piece and you had to find the right spot for the right leaf, so very tricky. But I still enjoyed it and yeah, I would do it again. Do you remember what I told you about artists and mental illnesses? Let's just talk about William Morris again. After being very active in writing for 10 years, Morris turned more and more to politics, what he did for another 10. He and also his daughter, Mary May, were socialists, what Morris also thematized in one of his novels, News from Nowhere. He describes his perfect world where people are only working out of passion and giving away their valued handcrafts in return for the simple joy of sharing. Morris knew that, in reality, only wealthy people could afford his handmade art. People with less income were forced to buy mechanically generated furniture. And for him, objects without an artist behind it were just soulless. So it is day 5 and my hair is still wet, but I can't wait to continue puzzling because, yeah, as you can see, there's not a lot left. This will probably take me a few hours, but I'm really excited to finish it today. And yeah, see you when it's done. Around 1890, Morris went back to his creative work because he suffered from gout. He founded the Kelmscott Press, where he invested the last years of his life printing the most beautiful books. The Tree of Life I am currently working on might be woven by Morris himself in 1879. Other sources say that it is woven around 1910, when Morris was already dead for 14 years, by one of his co-workers, John Henry Deal, still under the name Morris & Company. But enough for this history lesson, now it's time to write our own story! So dramatic, but yeah, you know, it's the final countdown, I can't handle my joy anymore. Ah!
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm!
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down!
Yay! I'm done. As you can see, my hair is still wet. I'm so happy. These leaves really were a struggle for me, but yeah, I'm really happy that I did it now. And it took me about 3 hours for today. So I'm pretty sure that I could have done it in 4 days, but yeah, I'm still really happy with what I accomplished and it's so beautiful. And now that I have finished the puzzle, I really can see all the details. There are many birds here and I didn't even know until I finished the puzzle. I'm really happy with this. I would definitely hang this on my wall. So, what's my conclusion? It was difficult. But it was really doable because of the 2 distinguished sections. You had the yellow border part and the middle part in blue, so you could easily divide this into 2 sections, so basically 2 puzzles. It took me 5 days to complete and I'm so happy with the result because I really love the tapestry and all of his other tapestries. I really love the art style of William Morris. And yeah, I'm really happy with what came out, and also I think that the Tree of Life really has a very special meaning, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So what do you think of his art and his art style? Leave a comment down below. Now all I have left to say is like my video and subscribe to my channel, and see you next time on my little creative space. Bye bye!